Man. Well, that's kind of cool that people still play Ultra Street Fighter 2. I was kind of wondering. So at least I can still find matches. Though next time I'm gonna plug it in using my broadband connector instead of going wireless. But I didn't even think people were still playing it, so I was pleasantly surprised. Just get that. Stick that in there. There we go. Oh, and I guess I better mess with my camera, huh? Where would I put myself? Oh, it's up here. Nothing happens up here, as far as I know. Alright, yeah, we're on that. Make it a little bit bigger. Street Fighter is timeless, almost like chess. It really is. It's high-speed chess, is what it is. And old people, it'll kill people in old people's homes. Fucking old men are gonna have heart attacks. It's not a relaxing game, you know, like, I mean, you get into it, you know? I guess, yeah. So that's why I don't play StarCraft online, because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die of a heart attack in this match. Like, holy shit. It's too tense, there's too much. Like, I can't take it. Alright, either way, let's... Wait, how do I... Oh. What the hell was I even doing? My guess is there's something over here because I marked it, right? Wait, which is the map? Uh-huh. Okay, so I pinned that. Oh, that must be what... And that's where I'm going to meet Oompa Loompa, or Impa Wimpa, or whatever her name is. 2 or 3 matches accompanies the heroes. Yeah, like, I'm just not, like... I used to be able to grind Street Fighter. And I still can. It depends on the mood I'm in. But, like, I could never grind StarCraft. Like, I would do, like, 2 games, I'd be like, no, I can't take this. Like, I gotta get used to the idea of losing, which sounds stupid, but it's like, that's the only way to do it, it's not that I'm afraid of losing, it's just I don't like to lose. So it's like, I gotta get into that mindset of winning, but not being afraid to lose. I don't know, you know what I mean? What's with his hair? Like, look at the horsehair. I was gonna go pick some flowers. That's more relaxing. Let me go pick these flowers here. Ah, there we go. Get some herb. It's like the victories are so sweet, but the defeats are also so sour, you know? It's like... That's why I gotta get, like, I gotta get better at handling that. Or just be like, that's just who I am. You know, I don't have to grind. Just play a couple of matches, get the blood flowing, and then be done. Just about playing more, right? Well, I also hear that a lot of, like StarCraft players, like pro StarCraft players, they either play with, like, a partner, you know, someone that they know, and they just grind for hours, right? Or, they play against the AI, and then they do all their bullshit strategy against the AI. Or, like, 2 AIs, and I think that's where I'm more at. Like, either I find a training partner and we just grind Street Fighter for hours, or I just, like, practice hit confirms and shit on the AI, and work on technique, and then, like, work on reads when I fight someone. You want to grind Street Fighter? I used to grind Third Strike a lot on Xbox. 30th anniversary? Yeah, we could do that. I wouldn't mind. Alright, I gotta get to this thing. Fuck. You play it with your husband? Do you play it with your husband, like against, or... Oh my god. I'm trying to relax, Moblins, for fuck's sake! Come at me with your hose and shit. You play as a duo? Oh, okay. So, yeah, like team game, it's not as bad. It's a farming hoe. The farming hoe is better than my sword. What is this, a mop? It's a wooden mop. It is not better than my sword. Oh, this guy. Well, you're big and slow, so that's an instant headshot. So unless you got a plan on that, well, go pick that up and then get headshot again. There you go. You lose your tiger tank, you get mad? I mean, yeah. Rusty broadsword, maudlin horn. I gotta remember how to play this game. I don't need that bat. I want the sword, though. Okay. So first off, let's eat something. Link's all about the food. He loves food, man. He's a big foodie. Okay. And then let's look at my weapons and get rid of the crap. This is about to break, so I might as well get rid of it. Just throw that shit out of here. Get that out of here. Get farming hoe. How good is the farming hoe? Except for the whole weapon durability thing. It's really annoying. Yeah, and then even when you get the master sword, like you have to charge it. I'm on the fence about it. You know, like on one hand I kind of like it, it forces you to have to use different weapons, but it's like then you find the weapon that you really like. And then it's like, I mean, maybe if there was a crafting system, it's fine if they break. You just think they break too soon, huh? Just double the durability. What if there was like a repair ability or a crafting ability? You know, like, because I think their durability is fine. I just think like maybe like if I could carry around like hammers or something, you know, like in Oblivion. Do I have a hammer to mine this? Be able to repair anything? You know what? They might add that with the sequel, because you got to figure the sequel is going to be like, you know, this game it was like they were just trying to get it out, and then they were working on the engine and shit. Which is very impressive. I mean, like, I gotta admit, like, considering Nintendo built this whole engine themselves just to do an open world Zelda game, they did a pretty good job. On weapon durability really well. Oh wait, let me get some flints. Get parts to be able to repair it. See, because, like, I do think the weapons should break and, like, you know, be less durable than, say, like, Elder Scrolls or Morrowind, but it would be nice if there was a way to, like... Oh, wow, this is only 6? This blows. Hold on. This piece of shit out of here. Defense or offense? I keep forgetting X is jump. Because I keep thinking A is jump, because that's how it is in, like, Ocarina. But no, it's X. I can do my backflip. Look at that! He can do a backflip with a fucking hammer. Holy shit. Not to mention he does this run where his head stays in the exact same area. It's kind of amazing. This is the most badass Link. And sidestep or use your kick attacks like poles? Ah. I don't think he's the most powerful Link, though. But I do think if it's just, like, weapon skills and hand-to-hand, this Link is the best Link. If we count magic items and shit like that, then this Link kind of, like, loses a little bit. On the tier list. On the Link tier list. Because how can you compete with Link to the Past Link? He doesn't have a hat, too. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you think this takes place before Minish Cap, then? He also has no magic bar. Have you noticed? Or at least I haven't seen him with... I've never seen him with the magic bar. So he's a lot like Link from the NES games. Because that Link didn't have a magic bar either. And, well, he did in Zelda 2, which is kind of weird, but, you know. Then again, in Zelda 2, he could do, like, cool spells, like turn into a fairy. How do I activate this? No, it's not that. Oh, no, I don't want to throw it, no! Oh, I just jump, I think. Yeah, I just jump and then I hold the button. Okay, hold on. He does have a ponytail. He does! But... Because I've been thinking, like, does this Zelda take place at the end of the timeline? Because it kind of feels like that with all the Sheikah tech. But then you mentioned that he doesn't have his cap. And that's like... You know, the cap became... So that might mean that this takes place before Minish Cap. How do I do the glide? What the... Yay! Alright, I forgot how to use the paraglider. I completely forgot. It's not that button. I'll run off the edge? Alright, let's try that. There we go. Thank you, Hoss. It's like, you gotta like double tap it a little bit. Oh, that's the other thing they might add is new paragliders. More into the future? You mean like Zelda with guns? You know, there's mods for Morrowind that set the Morrowind get like... It's the same setting, but it takes place in an industrial era and everyone has guns. A fantasy renaissance would be cool, like Fable. Because Fable has guns, but they're like the matchlock kind. I don't know why, I just really like guns. Especially like that like early set like 1600, 1700 matchlock type. I had a lot of fun like using guns in Fable. That just goes back. Speaking of which, at some point I gotta reinstall Holdfast. That's that multiplayer game that takes place in like the 1700s. And everyone has like, you know, everyone has to wait like 10 seconds to reload. But it's like Battlefield, but with that. That game is a riot. I like to play as a, as either the flag bearer or the guy that like, or a bard, you know, that with the flute. I don't even like to shoot at stuff because it also has the voice chat, which is hilarious. Yeah, and you also had to make sure your shot counted too, because it's like, oh no, I'm gonna die, fuck me, fuck you, wind. Oh well, I recovered. How do you get that chest? My guess is you just have to glide. There's also a lot of tension in the combat too. I also like those Total War games, the ones with the guns, more than like the ones where it's just like, you know, everyone has spears and arrows and shit. Oh, that blows. Oh, might as well just let it go. Let it go, Link. We're gonna have to really figure this one out. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, no. Thought it looked good in the beginning, but the Empire Total War. It's so, you know what I should do? I should just put up my mod for download on the Discord, because the only reason I don't publish my mod for Empire is because it has a lot of other mods attached to it that I've modified. So I'd have to credit a bunch of people, and I honestly just forgot where the fuck I got half of those. But it would be nice if other people got to play it, especially my AI tweaks and my combat tweaks. Fuck it, I'm not gonna get that. You just found a Breath of the Wild mod? What? For console? Oh, for increased or yeah, for like if you got it hacked. Yeah, medieval cavalry charges don't really... They wouldn't really happen like how you'd see in the movies. I'm not gonna bother with that chest, screw it. Yeah, I'm docked. What's up, Ballmac? How you doing? We're in dock mode. I don't see why you would capture it in any other mode. That would be a bitch. That would be an added pain in the ass. You just dock it. And then HDMI out and then put it in the capture. Breath of Everlasting Repairs. You know, everyone was just sort of talking about that. All these why. Even then, well, on portable mode, it runs at 720 and then the frame rate's not as good, right? That's about it. Right, Horsey? I'm gonna get some more flint. Rock salt. Okay, rock salt it is. All right, let me soothe the horse. Oh, don't worry, I'm back. Horse is like, yeah, whatever. Can we do something? It's like, don't worry, horse, I'm right here. It's like, yeah, it's fine, man, but can we go? No, don't worry. Everything's just fine. Your niece does the same one. Like, constantly soothes the horse. Let's feed it an apple. Here you go. Eat it. Eat it, you fuck! Room reference, so she's to play handheld. There's nothing wrong with handheld mode. I'm just stating like that's what happens when you play in handheld. I wish there was a way to get it to, like, you know, run at full power. I mean, the resolution's not the problem, right? Because 720 is just fine for handheld mode. It's more of the frame rate loss you get. And they do that because the GPU's not running at its full potential to save battery life, right? And it's like, that should be our choice, you know? There should be an option that says longer battery life or performance. You'd think that would be like a thing, you know? Because, I mean, like, what if you're only going to play handheld for like an hour anyways? And one you always plug in. They do? Well, they got the new Switch. Like, the new Switch, which uses a better GPU. That's not as, demanding. Yeah, Switch Lite and the normal Switch. Because that one has, like, double the battery power. Because its GPU is not, like, takes less energy. Alright, let's talk to this dude. I'm not used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, well, let's just say it's badder than most. What? Your mom? We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? No battery, but CMOS battery? Getting tired of talk. Yeah, you just want a console, huh? It's like... Popped out of the ground. Do you see them? Talking about those towers. Oh, oh, the towers I popped up. This guy's name is Brigo? Long deserted shrines, yep. Yeah, start moving, you know. What thing? Alright, yeah, good idea. Oh, the Guardians. Remember when Link beat the shit out of all these Guardians before he died? That's why this Link is badass, man. At least his name, I know! It's just like the ones from those old stories. Netflix and Amazon, right? That's kind of what that's why I still keep the PS3 around, is mainly for Amazon. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. Wait, isn't the Switch's GPU not AMD though? What's up, Gunstar? Isn't it NVIDIA? Like all the rest are AMD. That one's close to the castle, but... Hey, speaking of which, Hoss, whenever you want me to, like, show up, we can play a 4-player game on the NES. The Switch is AMD as well? Oh. I know the processor is, but I thought the GPU was NVIDIA or whatever. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Because I can bring the analog NT, but I also have Micro Mages. And if you look that up, Micro Mages is an NES game made in, like, 2019. It's 4 players. I've beaten it. It's actually pretty damn good. The controls are amazing. And it works on a real Nintendo. Switch CPU isn't... Yeah, that's what I thought. It was the Tegra. Oh, but the CPU's the Tegra. Okay. Whatever. Shoot blue beams at you. I was prepared for the worst, but I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? Ha, I wish. I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wandering around. Link killed hundreds of those protecting Zelda. Before he died. And then had to be in that Shrine of Resurrection or whatever for 100 years. See, I like how this Link's a legend. He just doesn't know it yet, you know what I mean? Because all the shit he did was 100 years ago. All the crap we see, like all these bridges collapse and all these, like, dead guardians and shit, that was this Link. He did that. And NVIDIA's practically Intel now. Oh, speaking of, like, new games for old systems, there's also this game that came out on the Genesis, what, like a week ago? I forget what the fuck it's called. Cosmic or Comics or... Yeah, it's like Cosmic something. It's like this 2-player Smash TV meets Aliens meets Doom kind of game. Intel's just letting them... Yeah, they want it to look like a fight. But yeah, that would totally be a game that we could play, Hoss. Is like, you know, if you get Jay, me, you, and Sam on it, we could do 4 players on Micro Mages on the analog. I would love to see that game done 4 players. I got 4 NES controllers, so it's totally doable. I gotta go get that Guardian. With CPUs or shit. Oh, okay. I can just take the fish. Mighty Carp! Magic Carp. There we go. Just grab fish. Come on, make it! You can make it! Alright, I'm gonna need some endurance here, so... Okay, this will do it. Ancient screw. Must be, like, there's something I do with this shit, right? Like, I don't just sell the ancient crap that I get from the Guardians. Probably do. How am I gonna get back to my horse? Find a better place to cross. Then you lost faith for a while, right? Yeah, I meet a lot of people that work for AMD here, too. Perfect. I can't afford processors. I'm still running an AMD FX. Like, oddly enough. For one, yeah, that's basically it. The Ryzen is faster and cheaper. That's pretty much what I've heard. Or as fast, but cheaper. And there's this big-ass tree. Want to try to investigate. There has to be something interesting on this tree. Yeah, like, well, the thing is, a lot of games are mainly GPU like, you know, needed. Oh, wait, okay, so there is something here. But I wouldn't mind, like, getting an upgrade. Like, what I really want to do is upgrade my RAM, because my RAM's only at, like, 1300 megahertz, when my board can support up to 1800. So I'd like to upgrade that. That would be fair. That would be the cheapest thing to upgrade. And then upgrade the processor, and then I'm done. But I gotta get a more stable income before I even bother with something like that. What the hell is this? Oh. Yeah, like the only games that really give me some slowdown, I think, is mainly like some CPU problems. But like, you get a really powerful like graphics card, you're okay. Though you don't really need a powerful PC to capture consoles, because I got the well, I got like the Elgato that goes you know, in a PCI slot. So it's like, because before my capture card couldn't handle flickers, you know, like it wasn't really capturing 60 frames. Now it's perfectly capturing 60 frames, which I'm kind of glad. Because used to, like, I would get hit by something on stream, you know, like especially playing NES, and then the character would just disappear in the capture. Whereas on my screen, you would flash. Now it's like, it works both ways. Now everything looks just fine. On screen and on stream. Hmm. Can I actually read this? Dueling Peaks Stable. Little squirrel. Also, I know you guys are talking about processors. Does anyone care if I buy that, like, Genesis game that just came out? Would anyone be interested in watching me stream that on a real Genesis? Because I know you can buy it on GOG and on Xbox One and on Switch and shit, but they also released it on the fucking Genesis. Like... They even released it on the Neo Geo, which is amazing. New old games are interesting. I have to buy it directly from the developer, though, because, like, unlike Micro Mages that I bought off of Steam for, like, 10 bucks, that had an NES ROM in it, right? And then I could just, you know, buy the game off Steam and then put the ROM in my cartridge. For this one, if I bought it off of GOG or Steam, it doesn't come with the Genesis ROM. I have to get it directly from the developer. But it's supposedly a really good, like, Genesis game. Like, a lot of the people in the retro scene seem to be talking about it. Or I've just been seeing videos pop up of it. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Who's there? I am Link. I am the Unmaker. Bow before me, for I will rule these lands. Oh, look at this. Ah! Yeah, you're not very impressed by that, are you? Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Grab a spot by the fire if you'd like. I'm a traveling merchant. Name's Gyro. Nice to meet you. Crazy times we live in, eh? I go into the forest. I mean, this is the apocalypse.
Oh.
Far safer ways to get them, such as buying from travelers like you. So, do you happen to have anything rare you'd be interested in selling? Alright, let's see. What do you take? What about this crap? Do you take this stuff? Because I don't know what to do with the ancient springs. I made some delicious food. Got some mighty carp. Oh shit, I should cook some carp. I'm selling him amber though. Right? Like, why not? An AMD 4 uses? Yes, sell that crap. What other crap do I have to sell? Usually stones. The flint, though, I need that for fire. Oh, yeah, what do you got? You got some arrows? A carrot! Oh, shit, he does have arrows. Fuck yeah. I'll take all of them.
Oh.
I'm full of monsters just strolling through. You be careful, you hear? Yeah, I'll be careful. You're into streaming whatever I'm gonna be streaming? It might be that. It might be a Genesis game. On a real Genesis. Though you can purchase it off of GOG, and here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Because I forgot the name of it, I just sort of know, like... Oh, let's see, what's it called? And it has a page on GOG. Or did they spelled it with an X or something, right? Or maybe it's on the front page. I didn't, like, save it, though. Or wishlist it, because, like, I want to get the Genesis version, not the PC version. Oh, fuck, but it sucks that I forgot the name of the game. Okay, alright, okay. So... Okay, so check this out, right? So, you go to their website, it's Xenocrisis. And it's for the Mega Drive, Dreamcast, Neo Geo, PS4, all that, right? As you can see there. So, like, you can get it on GOG and shit like that, or on Steam, so you can play it on, like, a modern system. If you pre-order it, it's already out. There's no need to pre-order, but like, you can buy it in a box. The Sega Genesis one, you can buy the cartridge and shit, but I can just buy the ROM and play that. Let me see what screenshots. I'll find the GOG page for it. You can see what the game looks like. But that's how I would purchase it, is directly through the developer. Yeah, but here's the GOG page. So, you know, I mean, you look at some of these screenshots, right? I mean, like, that's pretty cool. So it's like top-down, two-player, you can upgrade weapons, you shoot a bunch of shit, like old-school pixel art kind of stuff. So that looks nice. I don't know, like, there's a video, let's see what that looks like. I'll just skip to the second. That's what it looks like in motion. So it looks pretty good, you know, it's not bad. And it would be kind of neat to play this game on the real Genesis. It's got, I think it has like 8 levels. I think it's really hard. Music doesn't sound Genesy. I mean, I can't hear it because it's on the PC. But I like the two-player co-op thing. It looks phonetic. But yeah, so that game just came out for the Genesis, so that ought to be pretty fun. All right, back. I might stream that in like a week or two. But you can play it on like it's also out on the Switch and modern systems. But it was made to run on the Genesis. Yeah, not just new games for old shit. Like, it's not just like a hack or like a homebrew. It's a legit game. Like, how many times can you say it's like, yeah, I'm playing this Genesis game that also came out on the Switch and the PS4 and Xbox One and Steam. You know, there's something cool about that. All right. I need to find my torch. Back to this. That's why I thought Micro Mages was so cool. You know, it's like, oh wow, it's a new Nintendo game. Like, legitimately a new game. Because it, you know, it had a development team. People are like, is it officially licensed? No. I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna cook this fish, because, I mean, look at it. Hold that. Get some salt with it. Yeah, that would have been... I mean, it's not like Sega would be against that either, because Sega's totally down with shit like that. Because there are new Sega Genesis controllers that came out this year, officially licensed, for the Genesis. And the Sega Saturn. I bought one of those. I bought like a new Sega Saturn controller, brand new. They got Retrobit to make them or something. Salt grilled fish. Nice. Yeah, and it's the Japanese style Saturn one. I got the one that was, really? He left his Japanese Saturn? I don't even know. Well, I guess he did have one, huh? So you got the white controller, right? What I did was, oh God, get out of here, horse. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do! I'm sorry, horse. Sorry about that. Here. Here. It's okay. It's okay now. It's fine. You burned me! I burned myself. It's okay. Alright, hold on. Woo! Here, I'll give you an apple. Right, off to do stuff. But it's also cool that not only did they release the Genesis game, they even made a cartridge, a manual, in a box. I'm not gonna get that, I just get the ROM. Alright, whoa. Oh, you tried Outer Worlds? No bugs in really? It's Obsidian though, shouldn't there be bugs all over the place? My Wi-Fi thing's going off. That means there's a thing around here, right? Like... It can't be that, I've already been there, it's blue. No, it's, yeah, but it's Obsidian. Obsidian is Black Isle Studios, man. Like, they made KOTOR 2 for fuck's sake. You're telling me they made an open world game with no. I didn't say they weren't better than Bethesda. I'm just kind of, I just feel like, you know, it blows my mind that their game has no bugs. That's just unbelievable to me. Obsidian? Alright, well the Wi-Fi is not like reacting, so I guess there's nothing here. I'm still gonna look though. Changed keybinds. I mean, the only thing I have against what that game is that it's not on Steam, or like it's another thing that I have to go log into. You know, it's like the thing with Red Dead Redemption 2 not being on Steam as well, which is kind of annoying. Actually, it's probably for the best, because then I'd be really tempted to buy it, and I really shouldn't. That's the only bug you've experienced? If they were smart, they would have fixed up the beginning part of the game as much as possible before release, and then you know, work on like fixing up bugs at the end of the game. Because unless people are gonna see the end game like right now while the game's out. Alright, I follow this. Okay, gonna need a new weapon. Nope. Because that's what I would do. Like I would make sure the very beginning of the game was like super bug free, and then when it came out, then like, you know, hopefully make the patch to fix all the shit that people aren't gonna see. Only the crazy people that beat the game in like the first day would notice. Lots of frogs around here. Where'd that guy warp to? You compare it to the BioShock games or Mass Effect? It definitely looks cool. Like, it's got that, like, Buck Rogers kind of style to it. You know, the fun sci-fi. Why is... Well, this is a shitty storm. Now, where's the,
Link. Link. Be on your guard. Ganon's power grows. It rises to its peak under the hour of the blood moon.
Oh, shit.
Glow the aimless spirits of monsters slain in the name of the light. Return.
Oh, so everything respawns? And they're stronger and angrier.
Please be careful.
Yeah, you can tell I haven't gotten far in this game. I've had this game for like a year or two, and like only now recently have I decided to play it. But I just didn't feel like playing it until now. You were sold to try it whenever you were the closest we were going to get to a Firefly game. Okay, so that happened, but I don't know where this guy's magic bullshit went. Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's in the... There's also like a shrine around here, but I don't see it. Unless those goblins are... Nope. There's a traveler over here. Or somebody over there. That could have been the same merchant I talked to. Alright, let's try to make this. It's probably for the best too, because like I really like, number one, I haven't beaten Fallout Vegas at all. I've never beaten the DLC for Fallout 3, even though I have it because I have the Game of the Year edition now. And I've never beaten Oblivion, so it's like I got all these other like open world RPGs that I really should just beat. But I beat Fallout 1 and 2 like way back in the day. Though I will probably beat them again on stream, and that will give me an excuse to play. There's a mod for Fallout 2 that adds in all the cut content that the developers had to take out of the game. You know, like Solik's sister. Because Solik is a character in Fallout 2 that you meet at, like, I forget what the town is called, but he's like a tribal with the bone in his nose that he calls Grampy Bone. And he talks that he's there to find his sister, right? And that, like, you could never find his sister. It was a cut quest. Originally, you could find his sister and free her from the slavers and shit. So that's been added back in by fans. By finding, like, you know, parts of the old code, plus the Fallout Bible, plus interviews with the old developers. Everything that the old developers hinted at or talked about, they added back in. So if I do play Fallout 2 again, I'm gonna play it with that mod, with all the extra shit turned on and more of the quest being completed. After I got out of the prison caves. Oblivion, like, the reason why I never finished it was, number one, I had it on the PC, and this is how, like, I made the mistake of modding it too much, where it became ridiculously hard, and also fucking stupid. So I learned from the Oblivion modding, like, you know, okay, next time I play an open world RPG, just, you know, little mods here and there, nothing major, right? And then on, what's it called? Then I had it on the 360, because it ran like shit on my PC. There's the shrine right there. But I really want to, like, beat it. It's so beatable. It's not like it's a difficult game. Oh, alright, you guys really want to piss me off? Let's go! Oh, shit. Lisbo's horn. I gotta get better at this combat, man. It's just that it begins and ends so quickly that I don't really get used to it. And then it takes forever for another, like, combat to happen. So then, like, if I did learn anything from that one combat, I just forgot it. It hasn't been conducted to muscle memory yet, you know? Let me put it that way. When you land... Oh, really? Oh, yeah, they do. They do have the violin sound effect. You know what I like the most about this game, though? Is the fucking climbing mechanic. I just think that's neat. Which might explain why the dungeons, you know, they didn't go for the traditional dungeons as much and went for these sort of like challenge shrines. That's my big complaint is the challenge shrine stuff, these like pocket-sized dungeons instead of these epic dungeons that we got in like Ocarina. Which I think I kind of feel like they kind of did that for two reasons. Number one, the technical reasons, because they were working on the open world so much, right, that the dungeons were kind of an afterthought. And also, like, the way the dungeons, you know, and the other reason being, like, you know, younger gamers don't have the patience to go through a big dungeon. I gotta beat Wind Waker. I got decently far in it. I just couldn't find the dungeon I was looking for at the time. But yeah, I really like the dungeons in Wind Waker. I'll agree with that, Hoss. I like the dungeons in all of them. I just think this one has the weakest dungeons. Because they're not really dungeons. They're like challenge rooms, you know? It feels like I'm playing Portal. Not Zelda. The overall mission and feeling of the older games. That and that it's incomplete. That also kind of screwed it. Link Between Worlds. You got it long at, but I feel I'm much closer to the end of it. That game's really good. That's like one of the few games I beat on my 3DS. You like 1 and 2? Metal Gear Solid 5 is the, like, I forget which chapter it is, but it's the third chapter where it's like you can tell that the game just dies. Like, you know, it's not done. Up until then, it feels like Metal Gear, but once you hit that third chapter, it's like, okay, what happened? There's a huge drop in quality and storytelling and the gameplay, because you don't get any new enemies, you don't get a new map, you don't get jack shit, you know? Like in other words, it feels like all your weapons maxed out at like 5. Instead of maxing out at like 9, and you're fighting enemies that don't require... You're never fighting like level 9 enemies, you're still fighting like mid-tier enemies. You know, they hint at these like really cool enemies, like mechs and shit that you're gonna fight, but you don't. Despite like in Splinter Cell, yeah, but Splinter Cell and Metal Gear are like two different things. On the surface, they're like, that would be like comparing Zelda to Elder Scrolls. On the surface, yeah, you could say they're kind of the same thing. You play as a hero, you got a sword, you know, but it's like, style-wise, they're totally different. Did the Diablo 4 announcement happen, Sujak? Whee! This dungeon is just playing with balls. Oh, it happened? What? They really are abandoning Diablo 4, huh? Is that what it's gonna be, Gandalf Lugan? I mean, Diablo 3. They're really abandoning that. I don't know, it's kind of weird seeing a sequel to a Blizzard game that fast. Usually, you don't get a sequel until you have grandchildren, you know, and shit like that, and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna have a sequel. Might be oh. Am I the only one that kind of finds Borderlands a really boring-ass game? I mean, it's fun. It's a little bit fun to bullshit and play with some friends, but like by yourself, it's just kind of dull. So what worked? Ah. But we'll have to see. Nope, you just like Borderlands. I can't even hit it. Never touched 2. I guess as like an RPG, it's okay, but as a shooter, it's kind of shitty. You know what I mean? You got like really kind of like lame AI. All your weapons, like, you know, you get a gun, you don't get used to it, and then by the time you get used to it, a new fucking gun shows up, and it's like makes your gun obsolete. Like it just doesn't work well for me. Like it works in like, you know, sword type games, but I just find that like in gun games, it's like I want to get used to the weapon I have, you know. Drop boulder thing to right side of ladder. What boulder thing? You mean those barrels? There's a couple of ways to do this. It's really what I'm just trying to do is just like knock that out. Let's see, would this work? Well, fuck no. Hey, get over there! Come on. Not stasis on this thing, though? Oh. Oh, wait, I can just pick it up. The fuck, guys? You just pick it up. Fuck it. I'm here, like, dicking around. You can just pick it up. Here, just toss it down there. like, fucking around. Then again, I thought it would make this thing move, but it didn't. Magnet ball up ladder. Oh, the magnet doesn't work on the ball. It worked on those barrels that I threw, though. Ah, fuck it. Who cares? It's an early dungeon. It's not like it's not like the master storage is there, man. Go back to the switch. You want it in the hole it was in? Really? I probably do, but I'm like, I don't care enough. I just want to get, like, some progress in this game and get to some real dungeons. Like, these, like... That's the thing, it's like, are all the little dungeons like this? Because that's kind of disappointing. But it's the most useful item. But it's not like the boomerang, right? Like, it's not like... It's another breakable weapon or shield or something that's gonna, like, you know, be kind of useful, but I'll find a better one. It's gear? Wait, no, seriously? It's like the grappling hook? What? God damn it. That means I gotta go back in there and solve a puzzle that I'm like, I'm not in the zone, to be honest, guys. I'm kind of just fucking around. I'm very lightheaded for some reason. What is it? Is it like boots? Because I can go back in the dungeon. Oh, it's a hat. Fuck that. Is it a green hat, though? Oh, better climbing. Okay. But is it green? Is what it like... Does it look like Link's old school hat? Does it look like a Minish cap of some sort? Oh, it's oh, fuck that. Purple, yuck. You're out? Alright, Palmac. You have a good one. Oh, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Look at that one traveler over there with the frogs. I almost got that frog, though. Oh, let's get that stuff. I wanted it, so I can always come back for it. It's probably, I can easily solve that puzzle. It's just that right now I'm like, not really in the mood, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do some more exploring and shit. Oh, that's impossible. Let me try again. Yep. Oh, but if there's something behind it. Yeah, well. Because it's like, I really want to get the plot moving on this game, you know, like... Because this is where I quit playing, like, a year ago. I got to this point, and then I just quit. You know, you see, if it was like a normal Zelda dungeon, I'd be very curious to see what's in it, because everything's important, right? But because there's like all these dungeons, like I just don't care, you know, like that's the problem with having so many dungeons. In a real Zelda game, when you go into a dungeon, right, like there's an item in it. There's no dungeons? That's fucking lame. Yeah, there's like an item in it, like the hook shot or the boomerang or something, and you use that to beat the boss, and the boss is like a really cool fight. Oh, that really sucks. Maybe that's why I stopped playing it. I was like, I don't really want to play a Zelda that has no fucking dungeons. Even Zelda on the NES has dungeons. You're like, what the fuck? So there's no like useful like one like, you know, unique items like the boomerang or that glove that allows you to pick shit up. There's oh god, there's just a bunch. So I am just playing Portal. Oh, well, either way, let's continue with the story. Look, see, there's another dungeon. Great. Oh. One of my grass it has dungeons. Skyward Sword has dungeons, and everyone hates that game. Actually, I kind of like Skyward Sword. I didn't find it that bad. Oh. Well, I'm not going in there. Maybe I can drop down there somewhere. I mean, like I said, like I like the open worldness. It reminds me a lot of like Zelda. Ice Pillar. Oh, you're right, Ice Pillar there. It's just no dungeons, man. That's fucking terrible. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Burn those away, but they're in water. Whee! Ow. It doesn't even feel like Zelda if there's no dungeons. Is the boomerang in the game? Please tell me the boomerang's in the game. That's like my favorite item. There has to be a boomerang, goddammit. Boomerang is a weapon. Okay, good. Hey, you remember in what's that one? Skyward Sword, how he had a drone? Like Link had that drone that he could just launch out and bomb people with? That was pretty cool. They all have durability. As long as there's a boomerang type weapon. So it's like the bow. So holy fuck, this might actually, like, maybe this does take place before all the other Zeldas. Because none of the weapons are magical except the Master Sword. You know, because the weapons haven't been imbued with magic and haven't become legendary. You know, like how in the older games you'd find one hammer. And it was different than like any normal hammer. Or like you'd find one bow and it was different than any normal bow. Because it was the bow of the hero or whatever. Oh, that's... I did not know I could do that. See, I just feel like they got lazy with these dungeons, man. It's like... They made them all physics puzzles, and that's fine and all, but like you got rid of the dungeon part of dungeoning. I guess it makes sense in the plot. This is all like Sheikah, ancient Sheikah tech. Okay, so what I need to do is before this multiple times, and now it's time to do it again. Does that imply that he... I mean, he definitely fought Ganon before. Right, because he fought Ganon before he died. But the story seems that it's way after most... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but he doesn't have his fucking cap. And none of the weapons are magical unless they've lost their magic. Oh, okay. Fuck. Radio thing, pets in a box. Yeah, let's try. Oh, why won't it freeze? There we go. Because we're dealing with, like, Calamity Ganon, right? So, there are 3 timelines to Zelda because of Ocarina of Time. But they also reference a thing that happened before, right? Like 1,000 years before this Link was even born, and that's the one where they built all the Guardians to stop Calamity Ganon. And then Calamity Ganon showed up when this Link was born, took over the Guardians, and then killed all the heroes of the Great Machines or whatever. And then Zelda, like, and Link ran away. And then Link died. This game isn't officially part of the timeline. That makes no sense, though. He prefers the original Zelda game or the cartoon. You know what? Like, let's say the cartoon. But none of them. They never built like thousands of Guardians, though. Like that's. The hog-like Ganon? Well, it's definitely the pig Ganon. Which, he's not the master thief of the Gerudos. Blaze Brew Calamity that take place before the Calamity Trigger story happens? Oh. Where's my horse? There it is. It's part of the Adult Link timeline, but which Adult Link timeline? The one where Adult Link succeeded or the one where he failed? Because the one where he failed, that's the Link to the Past and that's the NES timeline. He failed. That's what I'm thinking. So, and also, there's slight references to Ocarina of Time in this. Why is this guy like doubled? What the hell's going on here? How did he fail? He just didn't beat Ganon. Okay, there's the Fallen Hero. So when you're saying the adult timeline, you mean the one where he succeeded as an adult? Isn't that Twilight Princess as well? Like, does that... Because Twilight Princess is in the one where he succeeds. I want to talk to this guy! God, fine, fuck it, I'll get off the horse if it's easier.
Hey!
Pretty nice, huh? 4 timelines. Yeah, there's like a shitload of timelines. About 100 years ago. Everything is full of life again. Yeah, I like his hat. But why does he look just like that other dude? There's a lot of energy in this place. So where are you heading? Both Kakariko Village and... Also, they mentioned Kakariko Village from Ocarina. How could he fail? He just failed. There are 3 timelines after Ocarina of Time. The one where Link fails as an adult. In other words, Ganon kills him. And that's how we get Link to the Past and Link's Awakening and the 4 Seasons or whatever and Zelda 1 and 2 on the NES. Twilight Princess is in the child timeline? Are you guys looking at the actual timeline that's in the book that Nintendo published? Wait. I'm gonna find it right now. Because they published a timeline that's in the official book. All right, let's look at this timeline from this book here. Also, is the volume from this ad playing? I hope not. I can probably find a better picture from the book. Because I just want a scan of the Zelda timeline. Alright, so we got this book. Timeline. Yeah, see, their hero, it goes right into, like, Ocarina. So it starts off Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, Four Swords, Ocarina, and then there's 3 timelines. And then there's the one where the hero's defeated, that's Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Link Between Worlds, and the original Legend of Zelda. And then there's adult timeline where he wins, and that's Wind Waker. And then there's child timeline where he goes back in time, that's Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. So the question is, and I know it's not official what timeline this is from. The book isn't canon? Really? They changed it after the book? Why would they do these things? Why make a fucking book that people bought for like $40? I didn't buy it, but you know. So basically, Nintendo just doesn't care about their own canon. They'll just make it up. Mario's a plumber, Mario's not a plumber, Mario's 20 years old, Mario's not 20 years old. But just whatever they want. It's whatever they feel like. Whoever shows up at the office that day, whatever they think is the timeline, that's the official timeline. That Pokemon where Ash never grows up? Oh. So what's the canon timeline now? I mean, this is definitely after Twilight. Yeah, as Mario's fat. No, they made him not a plumber, right? And then they made him a plumber again. Like, what? Who the fuck? What, are they just trying to confuse people, or does Nintendo not even know what they're doing? Like, is it people within the company that are like, we don't know what the fuck's happening? Oh, that's the new timeline? Alright, let's look at that. Put it over here. Shown on page 10. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Creation, Skyward Sword, blah 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 blah. The Wind Mage, Hyrulean Civil War, then Ocarina. Okay, we're going good. Then the timeline split. Fallen Hero, Imprisoning War, Light and Dark. No, this is just the same shit that's in the book. Triforce fell apart, and the 4 heroes. Then there's the Decline era, it's Princess Zelda. Man, I remember these old pictures back in the day. Like, in the manual. I miss this Link, the one with the pointy-ass nose, and the brown hair, and the sideburns. That's the Link I remember growing up. Yeah, see, this picture here, you can see the Twin Peaks and Breath of the Wild. right there from this overlook. Child Link timeline. Well, obviously Majora's Mask, then Twilight Princess, Adult Link timeline, the Wind Waker, Phantom Spirit. Great Calamity. No one knows. After a branch of time reaches its end, there is an era in which the events of Hyrule's early history has become generic myths. So this is way, way after everything, so we don't know what time period it takes place in. Yeah, Sideburns Link, that's my favorite. The Hero Awakens. So, bottom line is, no one really knows where Breath of the Wild, like, is in the timelines. What's that YouTube video of? Look, I've been talking to this guy all night. At Tenno. But there's clear references to Ocarina with Kakariko Village. Which it belongs in. That's because they haven't made up their mind of what they're gonna do with Breath. Yeah, they're making the sequel. Which could also be a prequel. We don't know. Yeah, so until we get the sequel, we'll never know where this game takes place in the timeline. Or what timeline it is. But there's clear references to Ocarina. I'm thinking it takes place in the Twilight Princess one. The one where, like, Child Link goes back in time, relives his childhood, and they banish Ganon. And Majora's Mask and shit like that. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Hi.
Alright, take one out for a ride? How can I help? Board the horse. We'll take horse into our care. I'm gonna walk the rest of the way.
Oh.
Oh good, some quests. I've got the scoop on Misko's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dak. Hang on. Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You aren't incredibly rude in listening to our conversation, are you? Is there any way I can play as Zelda 1 Link? Like, do I have to buy, like, an amiibo or some stupid shit like that, and then I could just look like Zelda 1 Link with the big pointy-ass nose? The treasure of the great bandit Misko. It's as good as ours. Probably with an amiibo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At the very least, you get his outfit. You need something, take it up with someone else. Okay. So, Miko's treasure, huh? Can't say I didn't try to throw him off. There's a really cool picture of Link in the original NES manual, where he's carrying all of his equipment. Like, he's got this gigantic sack. And he's got, like, the boomerang, the bow, like, everything, you know, like, all the items that he uses, like the lantern and shit. The amiibo codes, Maybe he'll leave us alone. I mean, we can't figure the riddle out. There's no way someone like him would be able to. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I could figure that shit out. Mean incredible riches. I'm not about to give this information away for free. I'm no fool. That's the keen sense of the strongest treasure under the world. No gold left behind. Not by Domadak. You're great, Dak. What? You know, truth. What? So 1,000 rupees or 100 rupees? Because 1,000's, that's fuck you. Unless it's the Master Sword, I don't care.
Hey.
What? What's the soft bed? It's a special bed we're proud to offer. It costs more than a regular bed, but you'll wake up more energized. Well, shit. I mean, if it's better... The Sword of Evil's Bane. Yeah, I probably do. As it should be. Link had a weird dream. Oh, I guess he didn't.
Oh.
Hope you enjoyed your stay. Oh, I see. It gives me an extra heart. Neat. Alright, now off to Kiriko Village. What's up, Spock? What are you doing here? You know. Oh, sorry. Didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. Advance on rigorous research of night to figure out the mystery of that blood moon. I seen it! Didn't you know what I was talking about? That's fine, so long as you listen to me. Now, I mean, that's what I expect people to do. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and a full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that have been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what is known as the blood moon. Why do the monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky... I mean, it's pretty evil. No one really has the answer to those questions. It's just a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. Yeah, I probably won't learn anything about it. There's some ruins. Let's see what's over here. It's more of those guardians. This must have been a town and then the guardians destroyed it or something, or like a fort. Time to get a black horse. Come here, Blackie! No! You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, now you've glitched out. Aha! Now prepare to get mounted and then soothed. Oh, ah. Ow. If you will not join me, wait, then you will be crushed. There you go, that's a better weapon. You're either with me or against me. I can give him apples sometimes. That sounds like a method for pussies. I'm doing it this way. Oh. Okay, alright, we're sneaking now. Ah, fuck it. Alright, let's try this one. Dun 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 dun. Too bad I can't do like you can do in Metal Gear Solid 5, you know, train the horse to poop on command. My god, I'm actually gonna make it to Kakariko Village this time. I'm actually gonna get something done in this game. Oh, oh, oh. The heck is that thing? Just keep walking. Just don't make eye contact. I better go talk to him. He'll be like, "Hey, have you found those little nitwits?" So it's like, "Yeah, I got some seeds. Would you like some seeds?" Hmm? Shakalaka? Shakalaka ding dong. You can see me. I mean, no. Wait. Shalazah! Shalaka. Been 100 years since anyone's been able to see me. That's why I'm nude, you see. I'm Hitsu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. Oh my god, how could they do that? I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please get my maracas back. Yeah, sure, let's go get his maracas back. Okay, you wait here, other horse. I'm gonna go get this guy's maracas. But I'm not going to be funneled into a thing. We're gonna get the high ground. I don't care. No, Link can do this. Can he not climb at all on a vertical surface during water? Or during rain? Guess not. Okay. Fuck it. Here I come, bitches! Here comes your nightmare! Oh yeah! You think I'm afraid of you? You got sticks? I got weapons! Oh. Okay, you broke my bow. That's not cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, back to what I was doing. Really? Oh my god. Well, let's eat that, sure. Let's eat another one of those. Just keep eating steaks. Where's this? Oh, there he is. Got like a crap spear that I'm not gonna pick up. What is that? Crap shield that I'm not gonna use. Some clubs that I might pick up just for the sake of having something at least. Wait, why does this have a diamond? What does that mean? This has ice effect? Yeah, he just collects their guts. Alright, well, I still need like a hammer to break this stuff. I'm assuming these are maracas. Alright, cool. Is it just me, or did the movie Mask ruin maracas forever for anyone else? Because that's the first thing I think of when I think of maracas is Jim Carrey with those maracas as the mask. Either that or like Samba de Amigo. You're one or the other. Yeah, doing that creepy looking dance, you know, with maracas and shit. I'm like, man. Shakalakala, those are my maracas! Please, give them to me! And then Link just gives it to him. What if he was like a demon? Shalaka! But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. They require souls. Oh, the Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. I see you have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find Wait, so this is how I get more inventory? I might as well talk to him. Northern Forest must have taken the Korok seeds from my beloved maracas. Never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks, Shoko. But wait, do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you'll give me just one, I'll make, okay. Why don't I just give you all of them? So which stash do you want more slots in? Weapons. Oh yeah, shakakalaka! Let's up that rumba beat. And it goes chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Da da da! Has been expanded. I still sell Korok seeds. Yeah, definitely more of the weapon. Oh, you'll need 2. I see how this goes. I like the noisemakers. Alright, so I got some expansion there. Oh, Grandpa will yell at you. Damn, now I gotta go to the Korok Forest. But I have more seeds, we can just do this now. No, I really don't want to talk to you. That looks like something interesting. Yup. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Build trust. I don't really like this horse that much. He's not that fast. This horse will get no apples. I got some seeds. Back here, horse. You see, because the other horse I have has 3 yaws I can do. This one only has 2. Shrine nearby. Probably up there somewhere. I do like the look of this game. It does look nice. I'll come back for that shrine later. Wait for it. Woo! Ouch. Alright, this looks like a good place, because I gotta go do some errands or run some errands before I go to bed. So I think I'll end the stream here now that I finally got to Kakaroko Village, or whatever. How do I save? There it is. But thanks everyone for joining me. I might be on later if I can't sleep. But yeah, I gotta go like run to the bank and get some cash for the rent, shit like that. As well as maybe do some grocery shopping, I don't know. Oh, either that or I'll just pick up like Taco Bell or something. But thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Ball Busting Babe. Thanks, Gunstar. Thanks, Gandalf Lugan. Anyone else who's lurking, I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys more, you know, if not later tonight, then possibly tomorrow. We'll hang out, do stuff. I might get that. Depends on, like, if I feel like getting that Genesis game, because I also have to hook up the Genesis game. And thank you, Gunstar, for being here. It's like, I really do want to play it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, to hook it up, I need to get the Genesis over here, and that's like, with the Sega CD, it's like this big, and it's got like 2 power things. That's kind of a hassle. But who knows? That might be a good reason to hook up the Genesis again. Though I do want to play some more N64 as well, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, you guys have a good one. Have a wonderful night, and a good start to your weekend.